Hello, Beaufort. I'm Mayor Sharon Harker, and welcome to Porch Talks. This series sets an opportunity for me to have conversations with people that are connected to Beaufort, to hear their stories, and for them to share their experiences. Joining me today is Jaquan Danielson, aka Chef BlaQué Peppá. Now, Jaquan has a deep set of roots here in Beaufort, and I'm excited to hear his story and how Beaufort has helped shape his journey to be the amazing chef that he is today. So welcome, Jaquan.
Well, thank you for having me.
All right. So tell me a little bit about yourself before we start diving into these dishes.
Okay, well, I'm locally here. I actually grew up right down the street, 610 Cedar Street. I used to catch the bus at the corner of Pine and Marsh.
There you go.
So I've real deep roots here. My family, all the way back as far as you can think, here in Carteret County. So yeah, this is my home. Yeah.
Well, we're glad that you have actually continued to stay here in Beaufort. Now, you received your education at the community college, so you've gone through the culinary program.
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
and
ma'am.
you are a chef.
Yes, ma'am.
So how did you enjoy that experience?
It was great. Yes, it taught me everything I needed to know, especially about the history. It just put me in the right direction. So yeah, absolutely. Yes.
So what led you to a path becoming a chef?
I've always liked to cook. It's always been something that I've been good at, and effortlessly. So I was like, you know what? If I put a little bit more effort into it, we'll see how it goes.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
Now, you brought us something really good to
Yes,
try.
ma'am.
So
Yes,
I
ma'am.
have an ulterior motive for inviting you. I had a
Okay.
feeling I was going to be fed very, very well. Oh, who knew how
Right.
well I was going to be fed? But
Yes,
this
ma'am.
looks amazing. Now, I know people don't have smell-o-vision, but this smells amazing as well.
Absolutely.
Now, you've actually served a lot of those dishes at the Escoffier dinners that they hold at the community college
have.
as
Yes,
well.
ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
And you have your own business.
I do. Yes, ma'am.
Chef BlaQué Peppá Hospitality.
Yes, ma'am.
That's
BlaQué
right.
Peppá Hospitality.
So that's a family business, correct?
It is. Yes, ma'am. It is.
All right,
yeah.
so who's involved in the business?
It's me, my kids, my wife, parents, everybody, when you kind of get voluntold doing the family business.
That's
So
right.
everybody who's been influential has kind of been involved in one way or another. Old coworkers, old friends, people just wanting to try out different things, and people who believe in me even. So yeah.
Right. Now, you also have a book
I
that's
do.
out.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, that's available online. What's
Yes,
the name of
ma'am.
the book?
It's Southern Hospitality Cooking, and it's on blackpeppa.com. And yeah.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So we had a conversation before I invited you here, and I wanted to know how you got your name, that sassy name, BlaQué Peppá.
Okay.
Share a little bit about how you got that name.
Okay, cool. So I was in culinary school, and our chef, he said that we're all like his different seasonings, and we need to figure out how we go together. So me, very class clownish, I was just like, well, I want to be BlaQué Peppá, and then it kind of stuck, and some people were like, oh, I want to be coriander. It was kind of like a big joke, and I think I was the only one who didn't take it as a joke.
Okay.
So,
And you made a whole
yeah,
business
I made a
out
whole
of
business
it.
out of
That's
it.
right.
Absolutely,
You spell it so
absolutely.
well.
Yeah.
Ask me what my spice name would be.
What would your spice name
I'm
be?
glad you asked, Chef. Allspice.
Allspice?
Allspice.
Allspice,
Allspice.
perfect.
I tell you, I am so intrigued with allspice. I put it on everything. So if I was in the
is good.
culinary
I do love
program, I would be Mayor Allspice.
All right, Meryl Spice. All right, that's what I like to hear.
So you have some amazing dishes for us
ma'am.
to try today. Let's talk about the salad first.
Yes, ma'am. This salad here, it was supposed to be arugula, but we ended up going with a nice spring mix with supremed orange here. We have honey goat cheese and toasted pecans, and the pecans are actually local.
Very good. Sourced locally. And our second dish.
Our second dish here is shrimp and grits with Gouda grits in an etouffee style with gravy with red peppers, red onions, local shrimp, and these are plant-based apple and sage sausage.
So I'm going to eat healthy in just a minute.
Give it a
And
twist.
then a little bit of dessert.
Yes. These
Can I
are.
start there?
You can if you like, actually. Yeah. I warrant it. Good.
Okay. That's delicious. So tell us a little bit about the dessert.
All right, so this is a raspberry and pistachio cheesecake with a white chocolate drizzle over top, fresh raspberries, and nice ground up pistachios.
Now you know why I want to start there.
Yes, get in there.
Let's give that a try.
Get in there.
Oh, that's delicious.
Not too much sugar, it's just enough.
This is perfect.
It gives you that sweet,
It is really, it's moist, it gives you that flavor, it just is really decadent.
I'm glad you like it.
I'm really loving it. So let me go ahead and chew real quick, and I'm going to try this shrimp and grits.
Please.
So you say you shop locally for your...
Yes, out of North River right there, those shrimp.
That's Good Waters right there. If you don't know Good Waters, it's in North River.
Not too spicy, not too much. It's just like
Not
everything.
too much.
Just enough of everything. It's
Perfect.
fine.
And my mother would agree with the grits because you're not supposed to have lumps in your grits. And these are smooth as a baby's bottom. I love it. I'm just going to have just a little bit more because I can.
It's for you. It's all for you.
Oh,
so
this
you can
is
have
great.
as much as you want. This is all for you. I wanted to make
Taking
sure.
this all home.
Take it home, please. I went and got the plates and everything. I was like, this has to be perfect.
It is. Now, I'm excited to try a little bit of this right here. Now, you know, I'm not a big fan of goat cheese.
Really?
Really.
I wish I would have knew that first. Huh?
No, but I'm going to give this a try because it
now,
sounds
look.
delicious.
It's a nice honey whipped goat cheese. Not just like your standard goat cheese, but if you don't like it, I understand.
I think you changed my mind about goat
Really?
cheese. Yes.
Oh.
I just needed to have a chef to put it all together.
See, all the tasting.
But that does blend in very, very well. So that was a good topic. So are these dishes or something that are inspired by a recipe with a family or?
Kinda, actually, yeah. The shrimp and grits, everybody, especially around here, every restaurant, everywhere you go, everybody can do the best shrimp and grits. It's kind of simple, you know. So I wanted to take that and change it a little bit because everybody has their own way of doing it.
Okay.
So I like to call it dinner grits, not like your breakfast grits. So, you know, it's made with the heavy cream, the chicken base, and even with the plant-based sausage, you know, just to be more healthy because I don't eat pork. So I always, when I find something that works for me, I'm always like, gun-ho to share it. So that was another reason why I was like, you know what, this would be a good twist. Most people use a tasso or some sort of ham or some sort of pork. I was like, you know, we can still have that same flavor, but just a little bit different, you know, just something for you to try, you know.
And I like that healthy option. I think we're all having to take a look at what we put in our bodies.
Yes, ma'am.
So I'm going to give this a try.
All right. It's different, right? It's not.
It's different, but very delicious. I like it has a little spice to it. I like spice, considering my name is Allspice now.
Allspice, Chef Allspice, yeah.
Mayor Allspice.
Mayor Allspice.
But there's something that's very delicious about this.
Yes, ma'am.
Well, you're going to have to share this recipe with
I
me
will.
because I'm going to be doing dinner grits.
110%.
But actually, you can actually cook for me, can't you?
I can, and I have this recipe in my cookbook, so this works great. All the ways.
It was actually very sweet too. It's got a little sweet to it. It's got a little bit of
apple.
a kick. Nothing overpowering, but just gives you that nice flavor,
Yes,
which
ma'am.
is what you want from your food. I enjoy every bit of it. Now, when we actually talked, we spoke about some of the recipes that are in your book and what inspired you to put some of them in there. And you shared a story with me about how you put some of those recipes in there from a childhood experience. Like to share that?
Oh yeah, absolutely. A lot of the recipes, if you look at the different names inside the cookbook, they're different addresses because I was in the foster care system at one point. So there were different addresses where I lived, and those might have been the things that we ate. And at the time, I didn't appreciate it. But you know, when you learn, you know, you're learning through the system and different things like that. So I might have had shrimp and grits in one house a little bit more than, you know, I might have had Salisbury steak, and that's just an example. I'm not saying that's what I had, but you know, just for example's sake, this is what, you know, and it brings me back when I was like, oh, what do I want to make a cookbook about? And I was like, you know what, this is a good place to start, you know, the roots. So, you know, I've been around Eastern North Carolina, different places, and this was one of those things that made me be like, okay, there's a way I can kind of leave Easter eggs in there for other people, you know?
Right.
So, yeah.
Well, that was a very powerful story, and thank you for sharing that with
Yes, ma'am.
everybody.
Yes,
I thought
ma'am.
everybody
Yes,
should
ma'am.
kind of know that. Now, name of your business.
Yes.
It,
BlaQué Peppá Hospitality, LLC. Yes, ma'am.
and I noticed that you do meal preps on there too.
We do meal preps, yes, ma'am.
Okay. And how do people get up with you if they want to be able to talk to you about catering an affair or doing some meal prep?
Typically, they would go to blaquepeppa.com. That's BlaQuePeppa.com. And there's a inquiry form, and they would just fill it out. And I'm usually the person that calls them back. So, you know,
Yes.
as soon as you leave an inquiry, I'll be on the phone with you, and you know, we can work anything out. Yeah.
I can testify to that.
Yes,
As soon as
ma'am.
I sent you an email, within a matter of minutes, he contacted me back.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
good communication is
Yes,
key.
ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
All right. Is there anything else you would like to say?
No, I just want to thank you for having me, and this is like a dream to me. I get to cook for my mayor in my town, and this is great. You know, this is a once in a lifetime opportunity, so I've been excited. So I just thank you for inviting me.
Well, we are so proud of your journey,
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Chef, and want to wish you continued success. And anything that we could do to help you continue to be successful, more than happy to do so. And like to thank you for joining us here on Porch Talks as
Yes, ma'am.
one of our second guests, actually.
All right.
All right, so
that's
you're
good.
rising right up
All
and,
right.
and coming, as you said to me, your grandmother told you don't come to anyone's home empty-handed,
Yes,
right?
ma'am.
And so you've made her proud today, and I'm so proud of
Thank
you
you
as
so
well
much.
and your family business. And I look forward to maybe getting some of that
Yes, ma'am. Please.
sent to my
Yes,
home.
ma'am.
As
I will. Yeah. I'll make it there. Yeah.
I'll make
we'll
it
get
there.
done.
So once again, thank you for showing up for Porch Talks. Want you to tune in for our next session, and take care, Beaufort. Thank you.